What if the greenback you're holding in your hand is not the world's preferred currency anymore? Intriguing, isn't it? Let's unravel this puzzle together. We're talking about de-dollarization, a global shift from the US dollar towards other currencies or assets. It's an idea that's been floating around for years, but recently, it's taken a more concrete shape, particularly with Russia's stance on it. You see, Russia is one of the major global players that's been vocal about moving away from the dollar, which has been the world's reserve currency for decades. The implications of this shift are vast and complex, and they could potentially reshape the global economic landscape. As we dive deeper, you'll see why this could be a game-changer for the US economy. Vladimir Putin's recent remarks on de-dollarization have stirred the pot, but what did he really say? In the Tucker Carlson interview, Putin voiced Russia's intent to distance itself from the US dollar. He pointed out the increasing politicization of the dollar and expressed concern over its stability. Russia, he said, is looking to strengthen its own currency, the ruble, and is considering other stable currencies for international transactions. Now, why is this significant? Well, the US dollar has been the global reserve currency for decades. Countries store their wealth in dollars, trade in dollars, and peg their currencies to the dollar. If Russia, and potentially other countries, start moving away from the dollar, it could impact its value and global standing. Putin's comments suggest a strategic move. He's essentially saying that Russia doesn't want to be tied to a currency that's subject to the whims of American politics. It's a bold statement, and one that could have far-reaching implications. Russia's move towards de-dollarization is a clear indicator of the shifting global economic landscape. Now, let's explore the million-dollar question. How would de-dollarization impact the US economy? Well, the answer isn't as straightforward as one might think. To begin with, the US dollar is more than just a national currency. It's a global reserve currency, facilitating international trade and lending stability to other economies. If the world started moving away from the dollar, it could impact the US's ability to trade and influence global markets. But it doesn't stop there. De-dollarization could also fuel inflation. Without the demand for dollars, the value could drop, making imports more expensive. This could drive up prices on everything from your morning coffee to your new car. And then there's the question of the US's status as a global economic leader. The dollar's dominance has given the US significant power and influence. If the world moves away from the dollar, it could potentially shift the global economic balance of power. So you see, de-dollarization is not just about changing currency, it's about the potential for a seismic shift in the world economy. In the face of de-dollarization, the US economy could be staring at a new and uncertain future. With all these changes brewing, what should we expect next? As we delve deeper into the era of de-dollarization, we must consider the possible scenarios that could unfold in the global economy. One potential outcome could be a shift towards a multipolar currency system, where the global economy doesn't lean on a single dominant currency, but relies on a basket of currencies. This could mean the euro, the yen, or even the yuan may gain more prominence in international trade and finance. The US, in this scenario, must be ready to navigate these waters. It will need to adapt its economic strategies, focusing perhaps more on internal growth and less on global economic dominance. It will also need to address the inflation concerns and the politicization of the dollar that have been raised. Furthermore, the US will need to consider how to maintain its economic influence in a world where the dollar may not hold the same sway. This could involve fostering stronger economic ties with other nations, or investing in innovative sectors like technology or green energy to keep the US economy robust and competitive. In essence, the US must be prepared to evolve. The era of de-dollarization could be upon us, and with it comes a new set of economic realities. As the world economy evolves, so must the US. The era of de-dollarization could be upon us. So, the world of economics is more thrilling than you thought, right? It's a real-life adventure with twists and turns that impact us all. Understanding these economic trends is crucial as they shape our world. If you want more eye-opening content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Stay informed, stay ahead.